So then, oh yeah, here's the back of the chair. Getting all the sun. And now, oh look, there's writing. You know what? They've cleaned this. Okay, hold on. Now I have to climb. I got a Tomb-Raider this. Oh. Ah.
There's like people have carved in there.
People. That says 1914. Oh, it shows up on the camera even better.
Oh yeah, 1914.
You know, someone just lied. They're like, it's 1982. But see, this, they cleaned this. This used to be so filthy. I couldn't read. I didn't even know anything was written on this. At least I don't remember it. Okay. See, didn't know that was there. Okay, now we're going to look at this thing, which opens the gateway to hell. I'll see now.
1960.
Well, no, the thing is, and I don't. Again, these are graves, so I want to be totally disrespectful. But, well, no, if you notice, okay, well, look. So here's, it's normal, see, but this star, and this could be me reading into it, but this whole place, the star normally goes the point, because now it's to be read this way, so it's not like I'm looking at it this way. It's supposed to be this way. Okay, the point is should be up here. Now, what this is, or I should say what this looks like, is actually the it's called like the sigil of Baphomet. Basically it's satanic, because what it is you have the horn. So picture a goat's head right here. You have the horns, which are into heaven, and then you have its ears, and then its mouth. Yeah, it's the horns into defiance of heaven. But so again, you know, normally you'd be like, oh, does it mean? I mean, that might be an actual religious symbol that I'm just not aware of. But again, when you look at this whole place, that star looks upside down for a normal, average star.
Or the person that carved it just really screwed up.
But again, when you look at the whole place in general, you just go like, why does this place not make sense? So for ritual purposes, I'll just notice that you have this pillar, okay, it's like an obelisk, which can be used to channel stuff in direct power. Ghostbusters, the movie, the building that guy made, that building was like that, where they fought the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But anyways, if you look, now there's a sidewalk, or rocks, going all the way in a circle, which again could just be a walkway so you don't step on the grass, it's ornamentation. But again, when you look at the whole place in general, you always have circles. You know, well, even in movies, they'll say, oh, you know, stay inside the circle.
What kind of rocks are they? Are they heavily...
Oh, here we go. It is a Masonic square. See, I've never looked at this. So this says, Masonic square. This memorial shaft was erected by the Cedar Hill Cemetery Corporation, dedicated to Freemasonry by the Grand Lodge, District of Columbia, 1921, 80 after death. Or Auto, was it? Oh, who cares? Auto Dominum or something like that. You get the point. Well, anyways, okay, so this is a giant Masonic symbol. And I'm not into the whole secret society stuff, but... Oh, look at the torches.
On the side?
No, look at the way they're facing.
Oh, they're facing down.
They're facing down. Now, masonry is all about illumination. 33 degrees. You know, it's dark at the bottom because your eyes are closed, and then you get higher. And that's actual masonry. I'm not making that up. But why are the torches down? Do you see how even more you look at this place and you go, what is this? So that's a nice sun effect right there. And now again, masonry is huge into symbols. So you have, if you know, there's ley lines. But anyways, do you know what ley lines are? Mm-hmm. Okay, so now look. So now you have this circle which goes all the way around. It goes up. but then it continues down. Now again, you can say it's just a sidewalk. It's just a sidewalk. Here's the, I can't, where's my finger on the camera? Okay, so here's the end of the sidewalk, here's the other end, and it goes all the way down. But now if you take this whole place, in masonry, masons in general, real masons, you know, it's engineering, it's structure, so there's always a point to it.
A lit torch represents life, immortality, and everlasting life. Conversely, an inverted torch represents death, or the passing of the soul into the next life.
Okay, say that again.
An inverted torch represents death, or the passing of the soul into the next life.
Okay, so that's a normal torch, holding it straight up. Okay.
No, inverted.
Oh, okay.
An inverted torch. The regular torch is immortality and everlasting life. Generally, the inverted torch will still bear a flame, but even without the flame, it still represents a life extinguished.
Okay.
That's why it's upside down.
That's interesting. See, I didn't know that. And I'm also going to point out that the top of the obelisk, normally, like you look at Egyptian and all that, but this one's not. This looks like more like a sundial. A sundial.
Oh.
Okay, now I'm just freaking out. Okay, so now I'd be curious to see which, if this is north or whatever. Okay, so me reading way possibly too much into this, here's the sun. We got some Stonehenge going on here. Okay, you have the sun. But now you have the, and I'm going to stand in its shadow. You could read it like a clock. So you have the circle that goes all the way around. Okay, goes all the way around. And you could, I mean, again, reading into this, you could say this is like a clock or a calendar or who knows what. And also this could be, I'd have to get a compass, but you have north and south. North, of course, being heaven, south being, well, south of heaven, which is hell. So again, this could be absolutely nothing, but I think the top of this is cut different. And if this is for masonry, forget the whole cult crap, I'm talking just masons in general, cutting stone, that has to be on purpose. So you could have a sundial. Yeah, oh yeah, and yeah, there's another circle. Okay, so I hope this video is not too long. So here you go. Here we have the sundial. Again, I'm just reading it, but there's also a circle in the grass right there, and then it continues. See, I never noticed that. I'm glad you're here.
Yeah, I think you're right, because it's sundial. It's 10 o'clock.
Well, now, if you want to get all Indiana Jonesy and Resident Evil video game, like the Aztecs, they had, you know, the Aztecs, they had the temple, and when the light hit it a certain way, the steps became like the back of a dragon. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Chichen Itza does
So
that.
again, these are masons, which is, you know, stone cutters. So I'd be curious to know if there's a certain time of the day
At this point somewhere.
where it points. Oh man, that's some buried treasure stuff right there. You know what I mean? Like you give the GPS coordinates for this place, you know, and at noon show up, and that's where this shadow will end. X marks the spot. But again, I'm just reading into it. But I might be right. It's, what do they call it? Hiding in plain sight. Okay.